Hi, it's Monday, my turn to tag you all once again. As per usual, I have 5 questions for you this week. Moving on to number 1. Have you ever been mistaken for someone else? Me personally, no, I have not. Nobody's mistaken me, coming up to me and saying, oh, are you such a... No, no one. No one. Anyway, moving on. Have you ever been in a wheelchair? I have. It was way back when one of my children was born. I damaged ligaments in my leg and I couldn't actually walk. So I had to have a wheelchair to go around different places, and luckily enough one of my children wasn't being born at the time for me to be in a wheelchair. It was about a month just before one of my children was born. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Ever thought of going on a cruise? I did many years ago. I thought about going on to a cruise. But at the time I just didn't have enough money to go on a cruise, so I was going around England instead. But yes, years ago I would have loved to go on a world cruise. Moving on. Ever peed in a swimming pool? I have, but I was about 15 years old at the time, because when I was 15 I used to love going to a swimming pool and having a swim, etc. And yes, I have peed in a swimming pool. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to number 5 and last. Ever fallen asleep in public? I have. I've got to admit, I have fallen asleep. I can remember a time I went into a park, walking around, sat down on one of the seats, taking into the views and everything else, and somehow, I don't know when, I just fell asleep, and I was stood asleep an hour or so afterwards before we woke. Yeah. Anyway, for the ones that I'm tagging for this week, if you don't already know, yeah, love a duck. Anyway, Dave Nicholson, Axmus, yeah. The legend, our king, our very own duck, yeah. The piss-taking bugger of them all, Little Stevie and Leantic. As per usual, you do not need to this tag if you don't want to, but anybody else would, then please feel free to do so. Thank you for watching. God bless.